Okay, today we are having a talk at Magic Hair Company with one of my favorites. You know, you'll never know who she is, but we're talking about what's the topic today? We're talking about men, non-black men dating black women and our hair issues, kind of.
Yeah, the hair conversation. Like, do we have the hair conversation? How do we bring up our hair? Do they understand our hair? And, you know,
let's turn this off.
Kind of going through the whole, okay, this is what black hair is, this is what it does. Sometimes my hair is long, sometimes it's short, sometimes
my hair looks like this. Like yesterday I showed up to my board meeting and I had my wig on. They're like, oh my gosh, Shanice, we love your hair. Like, you guys do know I own a wig store, but okay, continue.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's these issues that definitely come up when someone is being introduced to our culture, and it's even more interesting when it's someone you're dating, you know, because in the workplace there's still things that are kind of off limits in terms of topics and, you know, how deep you go with it. But if
don't touch my hair at work.
Right, you know, but when you're embarking on an intimate situation with someone and they're not in the culture and you have to explain, it's just something to consider. Like, when do you bring it up? You know, and then is there a question and answer session? You know, because a lot of them have this myths about our hair. Right? Like, I remember when I was young, I remember going to, you know, an all-white school, and it was, well, do you wash it? That was always
I used to get
the
that
question
too.
That was always, do you wash it? Do you wash
after
it?
they touch it, because
Right.
they think,
right. Do you wash it? Do you wash it? And so,
why would they ask you that?
all the time.
There's
Teachers
a
would
belief,
ask.
yeah.
Oh, one
There's a
teacher
belief.
said, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous of your black hair. All you do is wash it in the shower and let it air dry. And me and Stephanie looked at each other like, air dry? Like, what do you...
But see, they have these ideas. That's the
Tati,
thing.
you know why your hair air dries,
No,
right?
I just have to put it in a scrunchie so it doesn't streak, but I can leave it and let it air dry. Just put it in a scrunchie so it doesn't
I can't. It needs to blow dry immediately. And I need to put some good... Yeah. Air dry?
I can air dry.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, these are the conversations that we want to be able to have, because there's a lot of beliefs that we don't know about until it's brought up to us, right? So then you kind of going, gosh, what did your parents teach you about black hair? What did your family say it was, right? Because they're getting these ideas somewhere. Mm-hmm. And we know that, you know, before good hair came out, there really wasn't a conversation about black hair that was done purposefully.
And
right?
let's get this clear. All hair is good hair. We are not
Okay.
saying that there is a good or a bad kind of hair. All healthy hair is good hair.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, and I remember growing up, my mom was that was like one of the few things she did right, was she taught me about like the beauty of my hair, and that she always told me how nice my hair was. She always complimented my hair. She never used the word good hair. She would just say, you have really nice hair. Look at these long edges, you know, like, you have really thick, beautiful hair. You know, there's girls that would love to have your hair. Like, she never categorized it. She just said, you have really nice hair. And so, you know, I definitely didn't have any issues in the home as far as, you know, my hair not being good enough or whatever, but certainly in environments where I was the only black person, there was definitely a lot of misunderstandings, myths, and things that would come up, and you go, geez, what were these people taught about our hair? Like, what are they told? So,
Do we have any wine?
Ooh,
I don't know. You guys finish that one.
Okay, I'm gonna bring more wine next week.
I should go down to the store, because there is that.
Tati, can you go to the store for us?
Yeah.
You gonna go buy some wine?
Yeah. I got my ID too.
Tati has her ID. Tati's old enough to buy alcohol. I can't believe it.
Really say it like
I'll give you You want to take the change from you?
that's over there. Yes. Get one of they have the Black Girl Magic Rosé
Oh, yeah.
at High High-Low Liquor down the street in Culver City. That was a plug because I'm going to tag them. I appreciate that you guys carry the Black Girl Magic
and
wine.
And they knew the history of it, too.
Yes.
That was dope. Because that's what I learned about it. Was from High-Low.
Yeah, we love High-Low Liquor down the street here. They're our neighbors. Yeah, just get one of those. And
Is it a specific color or anything?
I think they only have 2 options.
How much is it?
It was $17 at the grocery store. So is that over 20?
It's $15.
Okay, let me.
Ooh, I look like a teenager in this. I love it.
Yes,
Look how cute and young I look. This made my day.
I love that. I love your lipstick color.
Thank you. I just got it from Nude Sticks.
I love it.
Nude Sticks is like my new shit now.
I like it.
Thanks.
Okay, you can call me if you have a question or something.
Okay, so it's no specific rose.
No, just get Black Girl Magic
wines,
Rosé.
yeah. And it's gonna be in the fridge, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
get it
they
in the
don't
fridge.
have that rosé, just do you want a different rosé?
Yeah, just
Just
summer
get
water
any
is good.
rosé.
Summer water is really good. That's what we had at the
Stick
sale.
to rosé.
Yeah, summer water or Black Girl wines.
Thank you, Jackie.
So, yeah, I mean, basically, you know, as you get older and then you start dating outside of your race or outside of your culture, then it's interesting to explore these topics on a more intimate level, right?
Mhm.
You know, like, okay, I'm going out with somebody, let's just say he's white, you know, and he maybe doesn't know the rules. Maybe he doesn't know that it's not my hair. You know, there's all these things, and then how do you bring it up? You know,
One of the questions we get a lot from our older clients is my wig gonna stay on?
oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it's always, can I ask you a question? And we already know what it is. Like, grandma, your wig's, you know, take it off. You know, it should be, you know, but unless you're gonna glue it down, you know, take your wig off. You know, put your headscarf on or put your scarf on top of it. Like, you know, your wig is made for every day, not like to be, you know,
Right. It's supposed to be an extension of
yeah, take your wig off if it's going to be
right.
rubbing against something that could possibly slide it off. So that's common sense.
Here's another question: do you sleep in it? Do you take it off before intimacy? What are we doing? What's the best practice?
That goes back to personal preference for me. Like I take my wig off when I get home because that's what I love about the glueless wigs.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're a lady who wants to keep your wig on and never wants anybody to know you have a wig, you know, just take proper care of it. Wrap your wig up like this, put it in your bonnet, and put in your bonnet or your scarf. Those are some good options. Glue your wig down. But it's really up to you. My wigs are glueless and they are made to come off. If you want to keep it on, that's up to you.
Good point. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, there are times where I have slept in it, but it's because I wasn't at home,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't really like it. I really wanted to just take it off, but then it was like, okay, do I need to have a conversation about this? Like, do I need to
Right, like
not?
you don't want him to walk into the bathroom and find your wig and he didn't even know you had a wig on. So I guess you kind of have to have the wig conversation. Hey, honey, by the way,
This comes off.
my hair might be on the counter in the morning. Don't even worry about it.
Well, and then how do you feel about it being touched? You know, like by your partner. I mean, obviously with strangers it's weird, but like by your partner, when you're in a moment, like, do they get to touch it? Do they get to not? Like, what are we feeling about that?
Well, I'm married, so I get home and take my wig off. So
Okay.
it's no pretending with me. Like, honey, you know I have a wig on.
Okay.
But you know, it's kind of up to you. People shouldn't just be touching your hair just because. People should have their own personal boundaries. But
It's so typical.
you know,
It's so pretty.
I had a client. She's like, you know, my husband wants to run his fingers through my scalp.
Oh.
Well, does your husband know you have a wig on?
Right.
Like, you know, tell your husband to keep his fingers to himself, or you know, he'll get this beautiful full lace goodness through his fingers, but you need to have that conversation with your husband.
He didn't know?
I don't know, but I was like, I don't, ma'am. The question is clients ask, you know. We're here and we say, ask us anything. That's why we know a lot of clients, our question is, well, is it going to stay on? You know, the wigs do not just slip off when you're walking around, running around. We have lots of clients who work out in their wigs. You can definitely work out in your wig, but if there's going to be some sort of, you know, rubbing, friction is the word I'm looking for, friction against another material, probably just take your wig off or wrap it up and protect it. That'll save the hair and save your style, because you're going to have to do your hair over if there's a lot of friction. So just take your wig off, you know. Be like, honey, you know. A lot of my clients switch up their wigs and wear different wigs anyway, so.
Yeah, me too.
You know, if you're having a blonde hair one day, red hair the next day, he probably knows it's not your hair. So just say, hey, I'm going to take my hair off, and everybody's a little more comfortable if you want to, or you can keep your wig on. It's completely up to you and your lifestyle.
You know, Wendy Williams talked about this on her show, and her rule was 20 dates before he sees me with my wig off. 20 dates.
Dates, not just days.
Yeah.
Dates, okay.
Dates, 20 dates. I mean, it might have been, I can't remember if it was 20 or 30, but it was definitely up there. It was in the double digits, and she was adamant about this, and it was a really funny show. I wish
You wigs are like underwear. Nobody should see you in just, you know, just your wig. But if they do, it better look good.
She said 20 dates, you know, and she's, what's funny is that this is a person who's very open about wearing wigs. And she's never, you know, faked the funk or at all. She constantly talks about her wigs. And the fact that, you know, even someone like her is like, oh no, he can't see me for a good chunk of time without this thing on, was interesting, because I don't think I've ever subscribed to that. I think for me it's been fairly quick that
this is who I am.
Yeah.
You know, I own a wig store, so I'm taking this baby off.
You know, so I don't know. It's just funny, you know, to hear how other women, you know, treat it, and, you know, kind of their philosophies about it. But, you know,
everybody should do what's comfortable for them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think the other topic is, have we ever run into, you know, a partner that didn't like it, and, you know, what would that scenario end up being like? You know, would you ever, you know, let a guy or a girl or whoever you're seeing, you know, say, I don't like these wigs, stop wearing them? You know, I mean, how would you handle that? Especially if you really like the person and everything was great, and then they just were just like, well, I want to see your real hair all the time. You know?
They'll have to accept who I am.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll put this wig on out the house if you want, but here, when you get me, be glad if I even have a headscarf on. So, no. Well, no, I'm not kidding.
I mean, these things happen because you hear some guys say, I don't like
They do. A lot of I want you with your natural hair. I want you with no nails, no makeup. Do you even know what that girl looks like?
I know.
Like, she's cute, but this one is a little bit cuter. Like,
They didn't have it cold, so you put it in the fridge.
Which one?
put it in the freezer for a second.
Oh, yeah, put it in the freezer.
Or yeah, because we don't have any ice.
Yeah, unless we had ice, we could throw
Yeah,
ice
we'll
in
put it
there.
in the freezer.
And it was $26.
Was
Oh, they charge way more, because I paid $17 for that at Trader Joe's.
It was $17 at Vons too. But we're gonna support Black Girl Magic, and I will definitely buy it from Hilo because they are a smaller store,
Yeah,
and
that's true. Small
I'm
business.
gonna still buy it every week. I will support the small business and the liquor company because I can. So yeah.
Amen. Everybody gets paid, so it's good.
They were really
That's like $10 more though, huh?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Woo! God is good. Come buy some wigs so I can keep buying all this good alcohol.
You know, there is a special going on, by the way. Isn't it the candle company?
Oh yeah, if we buy,
Yeah.
what was it, $30, $50 in candles, then we can get 20% off at Hilo.
I thought it was the other way around. I think it's because there's two scenarios. You get $5 off at Bar and Garden if you buy.
Oh, it's Bar and Garden,
$50
not Hilo. That's
at,
right.
At Candle Company.
All these Culver City
Or-
businesses.
Or what you can do is you buy the $50 at Bar and Garden, and then you get 20% off at the candle place. So I might do that today.
Okay.
You know, I might. because I actually do legitimately want to get some more of those incense cones. They're great. Yeah.
I haven't been able to stop by there because they're closed a lot. Or when I'm walking by after I come from my board meeting, it's 7 o'clock and the lady was like, "We close in 10 minutes." I'm like,
New phone can wait. I'm gonna. Oh, actually, they're open till 8. T-Mobile open till 8, so maybe I could do both. Okay.
you might need to make an appointment for T-Mobile. So call and see if you need
Oh,
to make an appointment.
really?
You know, COVID stuff. They make you have appointments for everything.
Oh, good call out. Because I
Tati, will you do me a favor and put my pineapple juice in the freezer?
Okay, so so PF is supposed to be open until 7.
I can't wait for my Tesla to come
Do you
either.
guys ever worry about your wig falling off just every day?
I don't.
No, because I always
No.
have mine really secured. The only time I ever worry about it is when sometimes when I'm on a Zoom call, I don't secure it because I just don't feel like it because I'm at home. And so there's times where like I'll be on a Zoom call and it definitely will kind of like, slide back a little bit. But never to the point where I'm
Not when you're like out the house in public.
Yeah, when I'm out the house in public, it's always secured. It's always going to be secured.
I used to feel like that when I would wear heavier wigs, like made with bundled hair on a dome cap. Those kind, actually,
You have a story?
I do have a story. Okay, so actually one time, well, this was before I was married. So, yeah. Well, we were just kissing, and I was leaning back, and my wig definitely did slide off. But that does not happen with my lace
It
wigs.
came all the way off, or it just slid?
And it was right there, right in front of that mirror.
Okay, but
It's gonna hit the floor hard and so.
so it came off.
Yeah, because it was this was when I first started to make, or I just made a dome cap wig for myself with bundled hair.
And you put a line.
And so, I put like 4 bundles in it. It was heavy, and it was just like tumble. But I was like, okay, well,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I own a wig store, so that was awkward.
Yeah, I mean, there's moments. I was on a date. Now, here's what I can say. It was not a magic hair company wig. Let me be very clear. This is before I even met Janice, okay? I had that terrible wig made. Did I ever bring that in here?
You did.
Yeah, I actually just threw it away, so it's in the grave now. But that one was made for me, allegedly, and I went on a date, a lunch date, and I didn't really know much about securing it and stuff, and it wasn't well made, so it wasn't a glueless one, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I had done like a little gel and thought it was, baked in there enough, and then at this lunch, I started to feel a shift, and I'm sitting across from this guy, and we're having a conversation, and I had to excuse myself to go to the bathroom, and sure enough, it was like an inch back from.
And guys nowadays, they'll be like, your wig is sliding. Like,
But he didn't say it. He was so polite. He didn't say it.
Have you watched the show on Netflix? What is it called? Love? It's like a love show, right? So you.
when they're in a box.
Yeah,
What
so
is
it's
it?
like, I forgot the name of the show, but they're in like a box. You don't meet the person, you marry them. So when you decide you're gonna marry them, they come out the box. You see them for the first time. It was a black lady and a black man. She likes.
Was her name like Sparkle or something, or
Yeah,
Glitter?
her name was Diamond.
It was some sort of stripper name. Her name was Diamond.
So they meet each other for the first time, and he likes her, she likes him, and then he's like, I have a secret. And she's like, what's your secret? He says he's bisexual.
Oh.
So,
This is after he asked her to marry her because they're on a reality show where they can't see each other.
4 weeks away from getting married, she says, I'm bisexual, my pastor, I don't want it now, I want to do it.
And she already said yes.
But then, so she gets mad and she's like, that's not the lifestyle I really want to go down the door, whatever. So he's like, I don't even like you. I don't even date girls that look like you. And her wig has been sliding back the whole show. Her wig was sliding
But it
back
was,
the
though.
whole show. It was all the way down.
It was like here. She was like trying to talk mess with her wig like this. Like,
Yeah. And he's like, and then how he came at her on TV, like, that's why your wig is flipping. Like, dang. I would be so hurt.
So embarrassing. So embarrassing. Because.
But you would think she'd look at herself and be like, okay, I need to pull my wig up a little bit. Some people really just don't know
People
where
lie
to
to
get
you.
better wigs from.
Until you're here, it's okay. You go on
Get your
TV.
wig from Magic Hair Company. You won't have that problem.
Oh yeah. So anyhow, this is what I mean. It was before Magic Hair Company entered my life, and you know that's when I knew I needed something better. You know, it was just embarrassing, and honestly, it was good that I didn't really like the guy. You know, I think I would have been more mortified had like I really liked him and thought we were gonna see each other. So I rushed out of there, paid the bill.
You paid the bill?
Yeah.
You was really mad.
I did. I paid the bill and got out of there. Back to my office. So that was the only time that, you know, I've had a wig malfunction. Okay.
I've never had one.
Oh, see? Well, that's because you know.
Yeah, I started with magic.
Right, you only had the best.
I started at the top of the line.
Who didn't know? You know, we didn't know. We got bamboozled. We got frauded out of hundreds of dollars.
People are still being frauded out of
Yeah.
hundreds of dollars. We had
Yeah.
2 people in here today talking about other
Really?
hair companies that they're very disappointed with, local hair companies, and they came in here and was in and out in 15 minutes.
Oh.
Right,
And
so
made a nice purchase.
right, made good purchases after they're like, what? This other place is.
Oh my god.
So don't be bamboozled, guys. Just come here. You
Yeah.
spend a little more, but you're going to get a quality wig that's going to last you.
Yeah.
Your hair is going to be secure. The hair is going to last. It's not going to scrunch up on the back of your neck. It's not going to slip off when you're dipping low into a really romantic kiss. Shop with us here if you want the best.
Were you dipping low because he was shorter than you?
He was shorter than me. I don't remember why I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, I'm a little extra, but like, why was I laid back like that? Because I remember the scene, like, I was like this, and it just slid off. But, like, I don't remember why I was, I don't know. He was nice, though. He's a doctor.
Oh.
Never stop. Whoops. He's a nice guy. I'm married now. Where are you at? We are located in Culver City, California, USA. Our website is magichaircompany.com. Where's your store located at? It's okay. Oh, it's,
You want to start with a question?
yes. Oh, we're on Facebook, so let's switch to Instagram. Thank you guys for watching today. We are Magic Hair Company, Glueless Lace Wig Store. Boom, located here in Culver City, California. Do not be bamboozled by any of these other companies on here selling wigs for $30 with my picture. If it's not magichaircompany.com, it's not from us. Thank you for watching, everybody. Check us out. Come on into our Culver City store. We are Magic Hair Company Wig Store, where we are changing lives one custom wig at a time. Bye, guys.